Romans, friends, countrymen, welcome to Romestead. Today, let's check the cemetery we built in the game. Long before modern cemeteries, the Romans built vast burial grounds known as necropolises, a Greek word meaning city of the dead. Unlike today, Roman law generally prohibited burials within the city walls. As a result, these resting places stretched along the roads leading into and out of Roman towns, allowing travelers to remember those who had gone before them. Today, we'll explore a Roman-inspired necropolis here in Romestead and discover how the ancient Romans honored their dead. A Roman cemetery was more than a place for mourning. It was a place to preserve memory. Wealthy families often built elaborate stone mausoleums decorated with inscriptions, statues, and carved reliefs depicting their achievements. Ordinary citizens, freedmen, and soldiers usually rested beneath simpler grave markers. Yet even these often carried heartfelt epitaphs asking passers-by to remember them. Fresh flowers, oil lamps, coins, pottery, and small offerings were commonly left at graves. Families regularly visited these tombs during festivals, honoring the dead, believing that remembering one's ancestors strengthened the bond between the living and those who had passed on. Romans practiced both cremation and burial, depending on the period and local customs. During the early empire, cremation was especially common. Ashes were carefully collected inside decorated urns and placed in family tombs or communal burial chambers. Later, burial became increasingly popular, with the deceased laid to rest inside stone or wooden coffins. Some wealthier Romans commissioned beautifully carved sarcophagi, illustrating scenes from mythology or important moments from their lives. Despite differences in wealth, nearly everyone hoped to receive a proper funeral. To die without burial was considered a tragic fate, leaving the soul without peace. As evening falls over the necropolis, the atmosphere changes. Shadows grow longer, torches flicker, and silence settles among the tombs. The Romans believed that most spirits rested peacefully when given proper funeral rites. However, restless souls, those denied burial or treated unjustly, were sometimes feared to wander the earth. Stories of ghosts and haunted graves became part of Roman folklore, reminding the living to honor the dead with respect. But this is Romestead, where legends sometimes become reality. As darkness blankets the cemetery, the once peaceful necropolis awakens. Instead of silent spirits, the graves burst open as hordes of undead rise from their eternal rest. The caretakers become defenders, and the sacred burial ground transforms into a desperate battlefield. Every torch lights the path of approaching zombies. Every stone monument becomes cover, and every survivor fights to keep the dead from reclaiming the world of the living. Fortunately, this terrifying invasion belongs only to the game's imagination. In reality, Roman cemeteries were places of remembrance rather than fear, a lasting tribute to family, honor, and the belief that a person's memory could live on long after death. So while our Romestead necropolis may end with an epic zombie siege, the real legacy of Roman burial grounds is one of respect, remembrance, and preserving the stories of those who came before us. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching and see you on our next adventure.